Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Stephanie and this is Luna Phoenix Tarot. I'm going to be doing the star signs for the second half of June. I had a little momentum here today and I want to kind of see what I get for each star sign. I just did a collective reading. If you have not watched it, go watch it. I actually just released one that I did back in February as well. It's kind of a short one because I didn't finish it. I didn't feel like I could, I guess. Anyway, so this is a general reading. If you're new to tarot, a general reading is just picking up on the current energy for a specified group. So this may or may not resonate with you. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. And it's going to be for the second half of June. I went ahead and pulled the cards out because my kids are up and they're being noisy. And I don't know if you guys can hear me. Hopefully you can. But they're watching a movie. So, yeah. Anywho. I pulled the overall energy and I got deep knowing. And y'all, when I was pulling the rest of the cards, I was getting emotional because I feel like Gemini season as a whole has been pretty fucking heavy, but I feel like specifically for the Geminis that are here watching this, it's been a heavy time for you, but it's a beautiful transformational period for you guys. So what I got coming in for you is the Six of Wands, which is all about recognition, being recognized for your efforts, being awarded. We got the Page of Swords, which I love the depiction of the Page of Swords in this deck, because the Page of Swords can be like a malicious energy. I guess if it were reversed, we'd take it that way as somebody like spying or things like that. But this to me is seeking knowledge. It reminds me of a Sagittarius. Just seeking truth and knowledge and light bulbs going off everywhere. But also trying to stay grounded. It's almost like I feel like you guys woke up rapidly. And we also got the Queen of Cups here, which came out. Which to me signifies being in touch with your emotional side. It's a very mothering energy to me. At any rate, I feel like you guys woke up very rapidly. So it's almost like you're trying to figure out how to remain grounded, but also dig into all these little wormholes you're finding out. I remember when I first fully woke up, I was all over the place. Aliens, conspiracies, chakras, tarot, runes, witchcraft. I mean, everything. And I would, the long nights and wormholes are just never ending, and they're amazing. I love being in that state. But yes, hush. She does this every time. Hush. I love being in that state, but we also got to remember we're living in a 3D reality, right? We have to pay bills, we have kids we got to watch, we got, other things going on. So you got to kind of figure out the in-between of it, right? What you need to look out for is the Chariot. This is more fast movement to me. Look how fast these horses are going. But this is divine movement. This is the universe guiding you in the direction that you need to be going in. We also had Judgment come out, which this deck is absolutely beautiful. I love this deck. This, to me, is your higher self. This is you raising your vibration. This is you raising your consciousness. This is beautiful. That's what all of these cards are telling me. You're recognizing yourself. You're recognizing your power, your gifts, your ancestry, your lineage, your tribe. You're finding out that there are a lot of like-minded people out there. I love the spiritual community for the most part. There are things about it I don't care for, but for the most part, it's a beautiful group of people. Then we also had the moon come out, which in traditional tarot, the moon represents things that are hidden, things that are below the surface. And I love the depiction in this card as well, because she's below the surface. But what it's telling me when I'm looking at it is that there's a little bit of light going in here, right? So the moon is still shining a light, even in deep water. I know she's pretty close to the surface in this picture, but you know what I mean. Then we have the black and white wolves here, right? It's about duality, unity. You know, it's the overall energy that we're going through as a collective, coming together and figuring out these parts of yourself, the masculine side of yourself versus the feminine side of yourself, and teaching them how to coexist together, so that they're not two separate entities. You know, I like to think of it like this. Like for myself, I can be very masculine. If I feel threatened, it's like this trigger goes off and I turn into a masculine when I feel threatened. But when it comes to my kids, I'm very feminine. So we have to kind of learn how to bring those energies together and work and, you know, figure out how to work with them at all times. Now, a lot of you are being drawn to the moon. Following moon cycles. This last one, the new moon, was a lunar eclipse. So go check out where your moon placement is if you're not a Gemini moon. Go check out your north node. That's big right now. Your north node is a big change just happened, and it's going to last for, I think, 18 months. So wherever your north node is placed on your birth chart, you'll want to find that out and see where it relates to your life and kind of go from there. Anywho, I would love for you guys to drop comments below on what you would like for me to talk about. I feel like I'm all over the place in these readings because I just have so much that I want to talk about and I just don't have the time. But anyway, I asked what number synchronicities were significant, and I got 1155. You may be seeing that on the clock. Actually, 1155. License plates. I see license plates are probably like the number one place I see syncs. But anyway, don't take opinions personally. People can only understand things from their own level of perception. That's powerful right now, especially. Like I said, Gemini season has been pretty heavy. So when we're having heated discussions, understand that ignorance always isn't bliss, and some people think it is, but the more that you participate in ignorant conversations and entertain, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about. The debates that go back and forth that get nowhere. Don't take those personally. These are people that just don't have a clue. Plant the seeds where you can plant them and keep it moving. Also, we had 188 come out. And it says, what kind of energy are you holding on to? Your twin absorbs what you feel. Raise your vibration today. That could be related to a twin flame, whether you're on a twin flame journey or not. I view that differently. So what this is telling me is don't stay in the slower vibrational energy too long. We can go there and we can play around a little bit, but the longer that you stay in a lower vibration, the more lower vibration energy you attract. And the more that you attract, the more you have around you, and it's harder to raise your vibration. I also got the energy is gaining momentum. So I do want to get some clarity on that, but it kind of goes in hand with the Chariot to me. You guys have unlocked some keys within yourselves. You guys have figured out some real life-changing tools. When you start going through an awakening, especially a rapid one, mine was pretty rapid. I started to wake up in 2012, but I didn't fully until last year. You discover little things about yourself, and every time you unlock something, you're like, wow, that's what this person meant, or that's what this lesson was, and that's how it relates to this. And it just becomes this huge spider web almost of lights going off. That's why I love that this card came out. But it happens fast because you get so immersed into, you know, finding these things out, these truths. Your whole life is being rocked upside down. So it seems like time speeds up, which we all know time is an illusion. So, but I have experienced it. Time has been unbelievably fast to me. But anyway, so stay grounded. Go by bodies of water. There's a lot of water in this card. And I feel like you guys need to be immersed into water. If you're in the northern hemisphere, if you're in the northern hemisphere, it's summertime. Go get into a pool, go to the lake, go to the beach, and at least put your feet in the water. That's how you'll ground yourself this season. We are coming into Cancer season. That is a watery sign. So we all pick up on different energies. So even though you're a Gemini, you may pick up on Cancer energy because that's the time that we'll be in. So just be mindful of you keeping yourself grounded while you're going through these different avenues of life, and why we're here, and where we come from, and what galaxy we live in, and what star group are we from. And oh man, it's awesome. I'm so excited for you guys if this is resonating. If it's not, I don't know why you're still watching. But anyway, I do want to pull one more card for advice. I love this. I really do. And you can actually cleanse negative energy in water too. This is reminding me of taking a cleansing shower. You know, just, it's all about your intention, you know? If you want to cleanse your energy, and it's almost like baptizing. That's all baptism is. Get into the shower and just, you know, I'm washing away negativity, and then, you know, however you want to do it. There's no rules to it, you know? What advice do we have for Geminis? Can we get one more card on advice for Geminis? Believe in the impossible came out. If your mind hasn't been blown yet, it will be. My mind is constantly blown, and I've been heavy into my path for about a year. Like every day, this is how I live. So, and my mind is always blown. So just enjoy the ride, ride the wave, take everything lightly, and just know we're here, we're divine, we're sovereign, and, you know, it's all love. You guys got me in my feels right now, Geminis. Anyway, I hope this resonated. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.